oh my gosh, it's the talk of the town.
We're battling 2-day hangover.
Because we got asked this multiple times.
These two girls, they literally saw the vision for their life and they created it.
We saw all this discourse online.
And once again, I wanted to hide.
Let her have her moment.
This must be a shared struggle, right?
I mean, I was reached out to by a news outlet.
You wanted to come in hot.
Someone did leak, and you're wrong for that.
And you act like they're celebrities.
Nervous. I was like, oh my God, Brooke is trusting me on this.
Not a good look.
It's not like that. I feel like everyone was just like, oh.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke.
And Danielle. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're all having a fabulous day.
A fabulous day. We're battling 2-day hangovers. At least I can speak for myself over here.
I texted Brooke. I was like, I can't lie. I haven't gotten out of bed yet. And Brooke said, oh, me too. I'm still in bed, which made me feel so much better.
Yeah, it was late too. That was late for the gals.
That was really late for the
It was
gals.
giving like, it's time to get up. Like,
Yeah.
it was a little too long.
Yeah, and then my mom FaceTimed me and I was like, oh, I'm going to answer and she's going to see I'm still in bed. I answered,
you
started laughing at me.
Oh,
so.
that's nice. Yeah, I feel like I have to give like a whole thing. I'm like, no, everything's okay.
No, I know.
Everything's okay.
I really, it's just like my body is bad.
Yeah, no, we went hard for 2 days, and that's what this episode is all about. Am I right? Like,
am I right?
Am I right or am I right?
We're here to give you the gals exclusive on the Acquired a Husband wedding, the beautiful wedding of Bridget and Mitch, our dear friends. We were so excited to be there to celebrate them. We met them. Brooke met Bridget early 2021, and then I met her later that year.
Yeah, because I mean, there was like several times I hung out with her, but I remember I've gotten dinner with Hermie and Lauren, and you would have gone if you lived here. So like, I feel like
I felt a part of it. I remember you texted me, you came back and you were like, I just got dinner with these really cool girls. Like, can't wait for you to meet them.
The way that I placed the time that I met Bridget is I met Bridget when only she was doing TikTok. She fully had her corporate job, but like she was hanging out with people without her sister, which if you know now, and like she even said at every other point in her life, like she was like, this is the first time in my life I have friends without my sister. Like because like they always had the same friends. Because they went to the same college, they like, you know, they and they're best friends. Oh my God, I could cry. I'm gonna cry. Yeah.
It is so cute. Like, and you're so right. I remember at first it would be like, oh, like, should we invite Danielle too?
Yeah,
like,
we
she's so
don't really
cool
know
and great.
her.
We don't know her.
Yeah,
but
she's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and now they're just these iconic twin influencer moguls. Like they genuinely influence me on so much.
Yeah,
like,
they really do. And I feel like when people talk about, I mean, like we know like influencers and hard work, like people like are like, you know, they joke about it. These two girls, like they like literally saw the vision for their life and they created it. Like they woke up one day and were just like, no, like we're doing this.
Yeah. And they're so nice. They're so empowering. They've always been just so great to us and always have believed in everything we do. And so it's amazing 5 years later to be at Bridget's wedding and Mitch is the best. Like,
he really is. They really are such a. I remember when I first met her too. She's like, yeah, my boyfriend. Like, and she was just saying such like amazing things about him. And I was single at the time. I remember being like,
oh yeah,
oh, you could just meet someone and it's just that easy. Like, I remember being like almost. This is so like messed up, like and dark. But I was like, I don't like. That's on the cards for me. Like I
know. And here you are engaged.
I know. Not to make everything about me, but
well, we'll do some callbacks to you too. Don't worry. Also, if you're not watching on video. You should be. Brooke and I, sometimes we just decide it's a sunglasses day. And like today's a sunglasses day.
It's a sunglasses day. And we're both wearing our t-shirts that were in our welcome bags. So we're giving big fans of the wedding.
Yes, they passed out welcome bags at the party. Oh my God. And, you know, we'll get all into it. But they did give us these custom Fifi t-shirts.
Exclusive.
Really soft. They say Newport on the front, which is where Bridget got married. And then on the back, it says Acquired a Husband with a date. And it's really freaking cute.
So cute.
And I remember when we were leaving the welcome party, they were like, passing them out. So you and I took one. They're like, no, one per individual. So Ryan got one too. Ben got one too.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 t-shirts.
2 t-shirts.
So we're wearing our clean one today.
Yeah. No, I've been going through that welcome bag. There's some good snacks in it.
There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, good stuff. Good welcome bags.
Stuff.
And one of my favorite things about the wedding, guys, is that so it's Bridget and Mitch are the couple's like initials. So everything is labeled, and they did so many custom things. I mean, from the matchbox, like just so much. Everything was custom.
You're gonna hear us say custom a lot today.
Custom, no, because everything was like legit custom.
Yeah.
custom Fifi, but then also just everything was custom. I mean, like the French fry containers were customized. Like everything was customized.
You're so right.
And it all said BM on it. And I felt really seen. If you know, you know. This
you know,
is
no. It literally was the first day we saw it. We were like, oh, this is going to be a theme. Duh.
Not to make everything about me again. But
no, I said there will be callbacks back to you this
hey,
episode.
And you too. And you as well.
Well, the bride's sister is named Danielle. So
exactly.
There I am. I keep like sometimes people are commenting and it's like Danielle. And I'm like, oh, they're not.
Oh, they're like, I love Danielle's dress. And
yes.
you're like,
Danielle Filong.
No,
sure.
It's definitely about you.
No. It's definitely about Danielle Filong. At least the ones I saw.
Well, it depends which look. I mean, what are they? Well, in reference to what?
I know. It's just funny. Like there's another Danielle in the equation.
You have to be Danny, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'm Danny. But we had the best time and we were taking notes of just funny things that happened. And we thought it'd be fun to share with you guys because I mean, it's like, even when we were walking around Newport or like the bellhop at our hotel, he's like, are you guys here for that Instagram model's wedding? Oh my gosh, it's the talk of the town.
I know. Who knew? That was my first time in Newport. You've been before. Have to say, obsessed. I love a beach town. I love honestly, would be an amazing bachelorette destination.
Yeah, it would be.
Not for me, but for someone else, you could use that idea.
Brooke's got her mindset.
But it would be though, like, because it was so, the vibes were chill. But like going out, you can choose your level of going out. Like if you want to go to a cocktail bar, they have that. If you want to go to a dive bar with live music, they have that. Like there was options. It was a bigger town than I thought it would be, honestly.
100%. The bars were giving Nashville.
It was so fun.
Like big bars with bands. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was. And like giving bouncing around. Yes, like in Nashville, like how you go bar to bar and you're just like, there's like the strip of bars and it's,
Yeah, it was just so, the best time. So like, where do we even jump in?
Let's jump in with the getting there, the drive there, everything. Let's get into the accommodations where we opted to stay, how that all went. Because I always find it interesting with destination weddings, like how it works with like room blocks and like whatever and like kind of how all that goes.
Yeah.
How did we choose this hotel to begin with? Can we talk about that? Because I kind of forgot.
I mean,
did you just like find it and choose it?
I think at that point, either her wedding website didn't have hotels on it yet, or the one or two that were on the wedding website. I was with Bridget and we were on the plane and I was like, oh, well, I'm here next to you. Let me just book the hotel. And I think one was booked or something. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to look on Amex Travel because both you and I like to book Amex hotels. And I figured we would be staying at the same place. So I looked it up and I saw this one, the Brenton Hotel, and I showed it to Bridget and she was like, oh yeah, that's right in town. Like that would be good. So then that was it. And then Remy Bader also was like, where are you staying? And it ended up being, we were the only three, I think, that stayed there.
Anybody else.
But it was just kind of like,
it was a perfect location. Honestly, great hotel.
I loved it. Thank God I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, Brooke is trusting me on this. But like, I do love hotels and I did my research. Like I really liked that hotel.
I wasn't
liked the bathroom.
And not to be like, we don't even spend that much time in the room, but we like really did not spend that much time in the room. At least I didn't on this trip. Like I feel like I was on the go. Like it was like you get there, you get ready, you go.
Yes, and that's what I was telling my mom on the phone this morning because she was like, you didn't have time to lay in bed. I was like, no time. This weekend I would wake up and Brooke's like, okay, me and Ben are getting up for breakfast. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get up. Like, Ryan.
And I still feel like there wasn't enough time. And we were getting up at like 9 a.m. to like allow for time.
Yeah, and this wasn't Bridget and Mitch making us get up. It was just, we wanted to explore the day, but also have lots of time to get ready for each event.
It just goes to show how much there is to do in Newport. Like, I need to go back and like experience more. Goes to show there's a lot of opportunity.
100%. We saw all this discourse online about like, people didn't stay with these people, whatever. We weren't mentioned in that. That's fine. No, well, actually, one person.
No, there was one person. I know it was the gals.
The gals
didn't stay in that.
But it's not like that. It's not that deep, guys.
It's not like that. I mean, I think anyone who has friends, not to be anyone that knows like larger friend group dynamics understands that not just because you're going to the same wedding as someone doesn't mean they're people that you would stay in an Airbnb with. Does that make sense? Like, and it's not that we're not invited or whatever, but it's just Danielle and I made our plans. Danielle and I, like, you know what I mean?
Like, where are you staying? Got my point person.
Yes, exactly.
My point of contact.
We didn't contact anybody else either. Like, I feel like we were like, we're doing our own thing.
Yeah, like even Gretchen and Max were really great friends with. We honestly, until the week before, we were like, oh, where are you staying? Oh, you're staying there? Like, we're staying here. And also the thing with Newport is all the hotels there are a lot of like boutique, smaller hotels. So it's just kind of like you fend for yourself.
I would not like, I feel like it's really rare to like be like, okay, this is my Airbnb wedding group, unless it's like predetermined by, and the bride like is like, hey, stay here. Like, I feel like it has to be a really specific scenario for me to be Do you feel the same?
Oh, I mean, let me be clear. I'm probably never the person to be like, okay, guys, I'm thinking this Airbnb. I'm gonna be like, I'm thinking this hotel. Like you and I both, we like our hotel, we like our bathrooms. Like I don't opt to do Airbnbs often. I mean, I do it like when we're going to the Hamptons and stuff like that, but I don't opt.
You know my use case for Airbnb? I do not opt to do Airbnb when it's a couple's trip. When it's a couple's trip, I actually would prefer my own hotel room with my couple.
You want your private time.
Yeah. No, not even that. Like that is like so crazy, but like
no. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it's a wedding weekend, it's a lot of socializing and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So the second that you have in the room, like, my God, the 30 minutes before we closed our eyes, like it was nice to like be private for a second. My God. Like,
no, I'm just chirping you 100%.
Do you feel that way too?
I agree. When it's like a ton of girls and it's like,
yeah, so fun. Love that.
So fun. Sure. Yes. But I'm never going to be the one to organize it. Like if someone organizes it, hey, you want a room? Sure. Honestly, I don't really feel like looking into this more. I'll stay with you.
Yeah.
But I literally didn't even have a thought of like, oh, Airbnb for Newport.
Yeah. Also, like with weddings, like we didn't get the invite list. Like we didn't necessarily know who all was going.
No, we finally
got the brave.
So nosy. We were like, I'm just gonna, because the thing with Bridget is like which we'll get into, she was like the chillest bride.
Oh my God.
And like texting immediately. Like she responds right away. Like we knew we could I was just curious.
Yeah.
I think maybe you finally asked her, but in our group chat, we have a group chat with her and Danielle. It's called DDBB.
Very sweet.
Because it's Danielle, Brooke, Bridget. But Brooke texted and was just like, who's going? And Bridget just like threw us some names. So we knew like who else was going.
A week before.
A week before.
We were
just so nosy. Just had to know.
And even if they're invited, like who knows? It's the summer, people are traveling. Like, so we were like, we genuinely didn't know who's going. We knew Gretchen was going. Like we had talked to her about it. But like besides that, we were like, I guess we'll see when we get there.
Who's there? The arrivals. Honestly, I found out half the people were going by them posting on TikTok too. I was like, oh, they're there.
Like leaving the city and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but one thing I think we should touch on briefly. I don't know if people care about this. I thought it was so funny. Me and Brooke were so stressed the day and day before the wedding about what our boyfriend and fiance were going to wear.
And I don't know if this must be a shared struggle, right? Like this must be something that it's like, and you know, I get stressed from regular weddings, but I knew that this was going to be a high visibility wedding. Let's be so honest.
High visibility.
High visibility. I was concerned about my outfit. I was, stressed about that. So then at the time I was like, oh my God, and what's Ben going to wear? We're going to be in, I can't show up and look like
dazzling.
Like we have to be on the same like level.
I know.
And then we started freaking out about the dress code. The dress code was formal, which I love a formal dress code because to me, I'm like, that means no black tie. Like that means you do not need a tux in my eyes. And that is the truth. Like you don't need one.
Yeah.
So, but then it went into is it tie or no tie? Is this suit okay? And it's just literally a stream of Danielle and I going back and forth.
Just us overthinking.
Stressing each other out.
More and more and more. And then Brooke was like, I'm just going to go to Bloomingdale. So I'm like, oh my God, can we FaceTime in and help me? Like I didn't know what to do.
Then my mom literally goes, Brooke, I need you to bring, Ben's also like working like crazy hours. He worked at 8 days in a row before this. Like, so he like legit did not have time. He was like, you can just tell me what to wear. I'll just show, you know what I mean? He had a clean suit, but I was like, the clean suit doesn't have the undershirt and like whatever that I wanted,
I wouldn't even know that he didn't have that. Like, that's impressive that you were like, he doesn't have the right undershirt.
Yeah, he had like white, but I was like, oh, maybe perhaps a pattern. Like
perhaps a salad.
Yes, exactly. Like perhaps we'll spice it up this time. So I decided, my mom told me to do this. I don't know if other people do this. I bring his suit to Bloomingdale's. So I have his suit and I have his, he had a sports coat. So I literally show up at Bloomingdale's with a garment bag full of clothes and I go and I
can just imagine you
go to the men's
in.
department and I was like, look, I need help. I need someone to help me. I got the most wonderful woman, Hannah. She hooked me up. She was awesome. And she just was like, look, this is, she showed me good color combos. She was like, you're overthinking it. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, I have you, my friend. And then I had a picture of Ryan in his suit because you told me.
I was like, this is the suit we're thinking.
And we wanted accessories for that, right?
Accessories. Yeah, I was like, he needs a tie.
So then I was like, and while I have you, I have this suit, And she was like,
Brooke's essay.
Yeah, I was like, literally, I was like, can you help me with the tie for this? So we mocked up some options.
Yes, Brooke is literally sending me like styled photos of a similar suit they had at Bloomingdale's to Ryan's with a tie. I was like, we'll take it. I'll Venmo you right now. Because then I started to panic. Oh my God. Because like Brooke was saying, it's like we were so stressed about what we were wearing. And then it's like the week before, it's like, fuck, what are they wearing?
I know.
And it's like, yes, they're trying to make it easy on us. Ryan's like, I'll just tell me what to wear. And I'm like, I just wish you knew what to wear.
I literally don't understand. Like men's day to day is one thing, and then men's dress wear is like a whole separate thing. I'm bad at it
because
I don't understand the levels of like sports coat versus suit. I'm learning all of that now.
And then I started to text, which maybe I shouldn't, because then I definitely stressed us out more. I'm texting some of the other people like, what is your man wearing? And then people are like, oh, he's wearing a tux. I'm like, he's wearing a tux.
Yeah, oh my God, we're going tux. We're going, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we ultimately made the right decision.
They looked great.
They donned a gray linen suit, or it was linen-ish, or like,
it's like
similar. A lighter
linen
material.
Blend, perhaps.
Linen blend. And Ryan wore a blue one. And I felt it was appropriate. It worked for the occasion, both of them, so thankfully. But that was just so funny. Literally the day before, Brooke and I are like, fuck, okay, so are we doing tie or no tie? I don't know. Or what if they wear the tie, but then if other people aren't wearing ties, they can rip it off as soon as we get there.
No, and I felt like I was literally the perfect shopping like victim in that environment because I was so vulnerable. I was like, please help me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he's a resident doctor. She said, he's a doctor. You better dress up like a doctor. You know, so then I started, I'm like, oh, what am I doing? What am I? You're right. He's not even dressed like one. Like,
it's time to level up.
Yeah.
No, so that was really funny. So I thought it would be funny to backtrack into that.
That
but
is
yeah,
really
so then
funny.
Friday, the day of arrivals, going to Newport.
So we both drove up separately because you had time. Like you had a leisurely drive up.
Yeah, well, Ryan
you guys made some stops, right?
So I mean, I have the smallest bladder ever.
Oh,
no, we only stopped for peeing.
Oh, okay, that's
just peeing and Dunkin' and things like that of that nature. But Ryan was like wanting to leave at 7 a.m. and I was like, we're not gonna be able to check into our hotel. He was like, okay, well then you might just need to drive for like the first hour so I can work. I ended up driving like most of it, and I just hadn't mentally prepared for that. So whatever. But then we got there. We really only had like an hour, and then we had to start getting ready. So we didn't like explore anything.
Yeah.
But so then we started getting ready. You were coming a little bit later.
Yes. Yeah. I left the city at like 2:30, which was honestly like amazing that I even made the time that I did.
I'm so glad you did.
It took like 5 hours. I got there like 7:30.
Yeah.
30 minutes. It was like 30 minutes to get ready, but it was probably more like 45. And then I Ubered.
Yeah. And so they did a welcome party at this beautiful like restaurant on the water around a marina. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I wish I got to see it at like sunset time. You probably got to see it more in the daylight.
Yes. Me and Ryan went for dinner first with Gretchen and Max, which was so nice to like catch up with them.
And they're just the best. My God. They could talk to anybody.
They can literally talk to anyone. Like
they make friends so easily at weddings. Like
they just go up to people and introduce themselves. Like amazing. Because Gretchen was like, she knows so many of these people already, but then a lot of people she didn't. And I was like, Gretchen, you just tell me like, I forget who you know, because I hate introducing someone and then they're like, we've met. I did
that a few times and it was not good, not a good look.
But then it's also like if you don't do it, then you feel really bad. And Gretchen was like, Danielle, do not worry. Like I promise, like I don't want you to be stressed about that. Like I'll just introduce myself. I was like, wow.
I know she really is like the best type of person to like bring to an event or like a function or like invite to like anything, just because they not only are like self-sufficient, but they like genuinely have fun like getting to know people and like
they're such good people. They're such salt to the earth.
Such good. They're good people. What are they? Good. They're good people.
They're good people. Good people. We love them. So we got dinner and then we went to the welcome party. So cute. When you first walked in, there was this little like spritz bar because now that I think that Bridget does love a good spritz, I feel like she's always posting with her spritzes. So that was really cute. But what I loved is not that I had any expectations of what it would or wouldn't be, but like it really, the welcome party I thought really showed how such good friends she has and family and like people in her life. Like I want to be clear, like it really didn't feel like you were at this influencer event.
No.
Which I don't know if people think that or not.
Absolutely not. To be completely honest, like honestly, we were also late. So like on the way there, I get a little stressed. Like in the Uber there, like
and when I knew yourself up.
I worked myself up and I was like, oh my God, and we're late. And like I knew I had to find you in the crowd. Like I don't know where my people are. So I started like working myself up. Yeah. The second I walked in, I was like, oh my God, this is so chill. Like this is like literally take a deep breath, relax. Like it just felt like people gathering. Like it didn't feel 100%. Like this whole big all the formality. Like, it was very like chill.
Chill, good vibes. Everyone's just happy to be there, catching up. It was really great to see so many of the people. Honestly, we haven't seen in a while because summer, it's just like everyone's just
they're like,
summer,
of course. Like I was like you were like in Saint Tropez last week
Saint
and stuff, and
Monaco, all the things.
Wait, actually, I did want to say about them having good friends because I agree. Yeah. I think that they're like the perfect example of like true, like they have so many like lifelong friends from home and stuff that we met, and everybody's awesome, by the way. Like they have such truly one of like a wedding where I actually like talked to people that I didn't know before the wedding. Like I was talking to my college friends, our high school,
the cousins,
everybody.
Yeah,
we're one of the Hey,
Yeah.
my fam, my cousin.
My uncle now. No, you're absolutely right. Like it was one of those weddings where you really didn't stick to just your one person you knew. Everyone was
It
mingling.
was chill. Gathering in groups outside. I feel like at multiple points, like at the welcome party, whatever, we'd turn back, we'd see the boys talking to like all new people. We were like, oh, I guess we're mingling. Like, you know, they were very chill.
One of the things that I just love about both of our men, which like I feel like not everyone has, is that we can like know that they're going to be okay. Like they can go socialize without us, which I loved looking over, and they were just holding court with other men. I was like, thank God.
Like people that I was like, who is that?
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
And they introduced us. Like, oh, this is blah blah's husband. I'm like, oh, hey, nice to meet you.
So nice.
Which is just such a good, so shout out to them, because I know like they could be overwhelmed walking into situations like that, but they just kind of keep us calm and grounded.
Danielle, your extensions are out and your hair is looking thick and gorgeous and wonderful.
Thank you.
It looks like you have extensions.
Really?
Yeah, it really does.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I've been taking Nutrafol.
Yeah, you're committed to the Nutrafol.
I want long hair. I don't really want to put my extensions back in right now. And I also just love when my ponytail feels a little fuller. You know that feeling?
Yes.
It's the best.
It's like, it just, when you style your hair and you're like, oh, I have more to work with. Like
more
it just.
to work with.
It's a whole thing.
More surface area. You guys, Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand. And it's the #1 hair growth supplement brand personally used by dermatologists, which us gals like. It's like, okay, good.
Yeah. I'm like, if it's good enough for them, hey.
Good enough for me.
I love when I go to a dermatologist office and it's like there, you know, like in the display case. I'm like,
feels good.
Yeah, my big products. I'm
big
like,
3.
Yes, literally.
My big one. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are peer reviewed, NSF certified for sport, and clinically tested. So it's not this one size fits all approach either, you guys. They have multiple formulas for men and women. So it's tailored to different life stages. So if you're postpartum or going through menopause, also lifestyle factors. Like I have friends that are plant-based, so you get support that's actually right for you.
And it's so easy to add it to your routine. I mean, Danielle knows more than anyone. You order it online. You don't need a prescription. You can sign up for automated deliveries. So if you're a gal on the go, I feel like that's the way to go.
Let your hair be one less thing to worry about. See visibly thicker, stronger, faster growing hair in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you visit Nutrafol.com and enter promo code GALS. That's Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code GALS. We don't want fall to come, but I also do feel like August is kind of the Sunday of summer.
Yeah, it's like when I start like thinking about, I'm like, oh, I could use a new leather jacket.
No, I did have that first thought of like, oh, this would be good for fall. I hated it, but also, you know, you gotta prep.
And honestly, fall shopping is exciting. I will say, like, that's one of my favorite seasons to shop for. And I personally love shopping for timeless, amazing, high quality essentials from Quince.
Quince specializes in that effortless, high quality essential. They have things like ultra soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're very like beautifully tailored too. They're built to last, and they transition seamlessly from morning meetings to dinner. All of my Quince pieces are very much so like day to night, which I really like.
You can style them a bunch of different ways. I feel like I need to be more creative with the, like I have like great button downs and I'm like, wow, this could really be like night out or like an office meeting.
Wear it 10 ways.
Yes, exactly.
Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They work directly with these ethical factories and cut out the middleman. So you're paying for the quality, not the brand markup. That's how they're able to get this done.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just apparel. I know Danielle and I love Quince for home. I love their bedding. And they really just like bring that like everyday elevation to everything. The bedding, the bath, the kitchen staples, essentials, and even thoughtfully designed furniture.
So upgrade your everyday. Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/gals. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK too. That's QUINCE.com/gals.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. We have talked about BetterHelp for a long time. And honestly, people love BetterHelp. And it's not just the gals that are here to tell you about it. You can actually check for yourself at betterhelp.com/reviews to see amazing real customer reviews in real time. They're updated every day with hundreds of people saying how much they love BetterHelp and how helpful it's been to them.
I always love, you hear about BetterHelp and you hear how great it is. But then when you go and see like all these genuine real people, hundreds of people saying how much they love BetterHelp, it's it's really validating. I was actually texting with my mom about someone in our life and she was like, maybe BetterHelp. I was like, yes, mom, you get it.
More than 6 million people have used BetterHelp globally, and the consistent feedback from real users, it just makes it so easy to see why people continue to use it. They have a live therapy session rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client session reviews. So you can trust BetterHelp. I feel like therapy, if you don't know where to begin, if you've always been wanting to do it, why not take the plunge? Like, this is the perfect way to get involved.
Yeah. And so, BetterHelp therapists have at least 3 years and 1,000 hours of hands-on experience. So see the reviews, see what stands out, and see if BetterHelp is right for you. Visit betterhelp.com/gals. That's betterhelp.com/gals. So we know that I typically like to move every year. But this past year I was like, know what, Ryan, we're actually going to stay at this apartment, but I always need ways to change up my apartment just so I feel like it's kind of new. And that's why I love Wayfair, because I just got a new rug. I was like, the living room could totally change if I just get a new rug, or hey, the bathroom, I need a new piece of furniture, pop it in. It seriously just makes it so easy.
It makes it so easy to create a home you love without overspending.
Yes.
So, like, for me, I sometimes I want to switch up the look, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to spend so much money and like completely overhaul everything. But I feel like Wayfair just makes sense. You can find amazing options. So many options. That's what I love about it, is that it's not just a black carpet. Like, they have thousands and thousands and thousands of options in different sizes and different materials that you can really find pieces that you absolutely love.
No, it's so true. Like, you could look up, I don't know, like I was looking up deer print and there were 10 different types of rugs that had that print, but different variations, which I love. They have something called Shop with Wayfair Verified, which is kind of your shortcut to durable pieces, hand vetted by product specialists. So they use this 10-point quality inspection, testing things out like quality of materials, functionality, and features, even how long it takes to build, which I definitely need to know.
I love it. I got like my new coffee bar situation upgraded with Wayfair. I feel like it's so nice, even after you've been living in your space for a while, to be like, hey, let's upgrade this and like go on Wayfair.
Absolutely. So join Wayfair Rewards today to get 5% back on every purchase and start saving on your next home upgrade. Head to wayfair.com to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Sometimes I do. Like, I'll be completely honest. Like, if I go as a +1 to a wedding sometimes with Ben, like, I work, but then I usually relax like once I get in. But like, you could like get in your head and be like, oh my God, I don't know these people. And like, they're all friends from college or whatever. And yeah.
Oh, Ryan has literally never done this to me, but I have even done it to Ryan where we'll be going somewhere where maybe I'm not going to know everyone. This was like earlier when we were dating. Yeah. Now we kind of have all the same friends, but I'd be like, I really need you to like be my crutch tonight. Like, or sometimes I'm just like, I don't have it in me, so I need you to like stick with me tonight. And he's like, yes, you got it. But he's never like that. Like, he's just like,
I feel the same.
So that was really nice.
Wait, I wanted to say one more thing too about their friends. Because they dated in college, Bridget and Mitch reminded me a lot of you and Ryan in a lot of ways. Like, I feel like just the mentions and stuff. And I feel like you guys have so many friends like what they have. Like, I was thinking about how there were friends that were like, I was there the night that they met, and I'm like thinking like, oh, Danielle has those people too. And like, they are still such good friends with all of those people. Like, those are still their best friends. Like, that's literally
ride or
who spoke
dies
at the wedding and stuff. So it to me, it was just very
wholesome.
It was really just wholesome.
Their love was just so, and also the best part was that I feel like at weddings, and this is just what happens, is you don't actually talk to the bride and groom a lot. We had like multiple touch points with both Bridget and Mitch, especially at the welcome party. The welcome party is great. I feel like if you're having a wedding weekend, like, that's major because it gives you more time to get the catch up in. Like, that's when you do the catch up. So the wedding, you can just have fun.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, how's life? How's the kids? You do that at the welcome party.
Yeah, no, they were so like present. Like, they were so, physically present, like, like truly like in the conversations with you, but like truly in conversations with everybody though. Like, I feel like everyone's like, yeah, I was just talking to Bridget, or like, yeah, I was just talking to Mitch. I feel like at other weddings, like, I literally don't see the bride and groom at all. Like, there's somewhere I barely see them in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, and you act like they're celebrities. I did that a few times. When I first got there, Ben was like, I just said hi to Mitch, like, you should go say hi to Bridget. And I don't know why I like froze. I was like, no. She's busy.
She's the queen.
I was like, I can't bother her, Ben. She's busy.
Oh, well, we have to talk about this because Ben, oh my God. I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say confidence because that makes it sound like he shouldn't be doing what he's doing. He just has he's just an adult. He's a grown man. He doesn't give a
it's
fuck.
it's more that it's like he's like, why are you acting strange?
Are you being weird? Like just say hi.
Yeah, like just seeing it's more simplistic, I think, than we do. Like we're like,
we get all like they're talking to someone else. You know, Ben will be standing at the bar and he's like, "Hi, Lauren. Hi, Audrey." Like we'll be like, and it's like people he probably hasn't seen in a while because he's been busy being a doctor and being a resident and all the things. And I just was like, you know what, Ben, it isn't that deep. Not that Lauren, Kate, and Audrey are people we would say hi to right away.
Us, like we're like the type to be like, oh, they're in a conversation. I'll like say hi to them later. But you know when you like see someone,
and it's like you obviously made eye contact.
Yes, and I'm like, I'll just wait till they're done and we'll like catch up after. Yeah. Like he's like, no, I made eye contact with them. I'm gonna say hi.
Exactly, and that's like what makes sense.
That's like an adult thing to do.
I just started to notice it throughout the weekend. I was like, I freaking love this guy.
Yeah,
it was just amazing. He was just like, hey Joe, hey La, whoever it was. And so that became a bit throughout the weekend. He's like, I just said hi. Like,
because there's sometimes when I'm like, no, I want to like have a conversation with them. I have to like, you know, like whatever. I don't know why I overthink it though. I'm like, you're right. I should just say hi. If we make eye contact, why am I not saying hi?
Yeah. And I agree.
There's no reason.
And sometimes it's like, you can say hi and then keep walking.
Exactly.
If you're like on your way to the bathroom, like, it's okay. Go pee.
But I can't do that is my problem. Like, I can't like just say hi and like be done. Like, I'm too wordy.
You definitely. I mean, I can't sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, no.
I'm way too wordy. But he'll do that. He'll be like, hey, Audrey. And then like keep walking. I'm like, no, I have to talk to her now.
Yeah. And now we go in full depth into how life is, whatever.
Yes.
So that was really funny.
Yeah, no, it was really funny. They had a really fun time. I feel like Ryan and Ben were having
having a good old time. We were all having a good old time. I think something also to note is, because we got asked this multiple times. I had people text me this. We did not sign any NDAs or anything going into this weekend.
That's like so crazy. In fact, like I didn't even receive any sort of message or text like of in fact, like it wasn't like, hey, these are the rules for the weekend. Like it's kind of just respect. I think it's like basic respect.
Yeah, it's just basic respect of like, this is their weekend.
Unimplied.
Yeah, it's like we're just kind of following along of like, okay, I know like she's not posting anything. I had reached out to someone and I was like, what's the vibe? Like, have we heard? And everyone's like, yeah, no, we're all just like waiting. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Waiting to share until the bride
waiting to share.
Shares, yeah.
This was like going into the weekend. Actually, no, I didn't ask. I was just told by one person of like, this is what we're doing, by the way. It wasn't like Bridget sending out a text
like,
of
hey guys, this is what like, I mean, I might do that for my wedding though. Like, damn.
I know.
I know.
I mean, yeah, I would probably be like, this is the rule.
Just because it's better to lay out the expectations sometimes. But like she has such good friends that like I guess she doesn't have to. We have great friends too. I think everybody would respect the rules. I don't see anyone.
Yeah, but I could see myself definitely saying something for sure. Sending out a blast of like,
yes,
please
like
don't.
One of those like texts that like it's like copy and paste and send this to 10 people. It's like, hello gals. Like, you know, these
super generic, clearly not meant just for you. But yeah, I just feel like that needed to be cleared up because I think it's just coming off of Taylor Swift's wedding or something. People are like, there were NDAs signed. No, it was just people were respecting also privacy because, you know, it was, you know, it's their moment.
Yeah.
They should be able to enjoy it. So yeah, we were posting like in our hotel rooms and stuff. It was, you know, Bridget had posted that, you know, she was in Rhode Island for her wedding. So everyone was kind of just following suit.
Is that all for the welcome party? Because then we went out. We went out to like a bar, have had
it was
just so much fun.
Dancing, and then we went to bed. It was tired. We have a big day the next day.
I know, but we still went to bed at like 2. Like I feel like we were out. Yeah, like we were out late.
Oh, I was honestly the one that was like yawning. Brooke was doing freaking Michael Jackson moves, all kinds of things.
Having so much fun. I don't know why I came in hot. I feel like I like once I like got
you were like, oh, this is great.
My anxiety was over. Like I just because I don't like being late. I don't like that. Like so showing up late, I was like, oh, I don't like this. And then
coming into an event
after that,
late.
I was like, give me the drinks. Like let's go.
Yes, Brooke was drinking espresso martini after espresso martini, and you were a blast this weekend. I have to say,
really?
You're always a blast.
You were a blast too.
But you were just a joy.
Wow, thank you. No, I just had a fun weekend.
Yeah.
Went to sleep the next day. We woke up. We got some food. We walked around. You know, just saw the.
Tried to go to Nitro Bar. LOL.
The line was.
We thought about it. And Ben and Ryan were like, there's literally, Ben and Ryan went to go check the front of the line and they're taking photos like, guys, this is what we're working with right now. There's no way.
It was hours long for sure.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because we knew the coffee was so good.
You've had it before, so you knew.
I had it before,
Yeah.
and I knew it was
You
good.
knew.
Especially, I knew you would be just so obsessed with it because you love like a sweet, fun coffee, cold foam,
I was
all
so
the
excited
things.
about it, but I was not willing to. It was hot.
It was so hot. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Like the heat literally, and I saw someone posted this about New York felt like an Amazon rainforest.
Mhm.
That is how Newport felt. I think it was just a significantly hot weekend, but hey, would take that over rain. Like we didn't end up getting any rain because
Yeah.
it was on the forecast.
At the wedding, it really didn't feel hot either because it was very breezy. I feel like in the town, it's just like concrete and it's like,
Yeah.
hot. I started to not feel well when we were walking around the town though.
Oh yeah.
I started to not feel well. So we decided no nitro bar. We're not going to wait in that line. But we're like, at this point, we're wandering. We had eaten breakfast, but like we didn't have caffeine. The boys, I guess, maybe had some coffees. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, they
what
had like
happened.
black coffee at the
was
hotel.
like,
And we were like,
no.
we will hold out for nitro bar.
Yeah, I was like, I'll wait.
So we were
Yeah.
tired.
So we're tired. We're dragging our butts around. There's another coffee shop down the road with like less of a line. So we're like,
Cafeology.
it was good. Like, let's just go there. And I feel like we had like ordered the drinks and then we were like waiting for them. But like for some reason in that time period, like that's when it hit me. Like I was just like, oh, I'm not feeling really great right now. And I started like looking at them making the drinks. And I don't know why, but like this one image like replays in my mind of like them like, making the drinks. And they were making an iced latte. So at the bottom of the cup, they were like pouring the milk, but it literally was just like a cup full of milk. And I feel like I saw that and I was like, I'm going to shit my pants. Like, I don't know what happened. Like that
No.
connection was made in my brain. I was like, no, guys, I have to go now.
Your
Like,
face went pale.
Yeah.
You're like, I just saw a pouring of the milk and I have to go right now. And I was like, oh my God, because I know how that has happened in the past. And I
Yeah.
was like, you guys go, like, seriously, go ahead. And you're like, let me just step outside. Like, let me see.
And then I got some air and then I felt okay. But then I like did need to go back eventually. But like, it was
Really
well then Ben was
funny.
like, don't drink your coffee at all. Don't even have a
Yeah.
sip. Because
Ben
like
was regulating. He was like, Brooke, if you sip this, because
Yeah.
then I was like, okay, well, let's like walk around a little, but also like if we all need to go back, because we were all like, let's
no,
be
we
real,
were all not doing too
No, it
hot.
was starting to
sweating.
hit us.
We started sweating. We were like, oh.
sweating bullets, like just gross. But that was really
Yeah, it was really. It was like we were like at that point, like, I'm not feeling well.
not feeling well. And then I was like, oh my God, we have such a big day ahead of us. So then we were like, let's just all go back. We had ideas of like getting lunch and all
yeah,
these
we're like, we'll
things.
meet up for lunch later.
Yeah, get a nice lunch before. No. Then when we got back to the hotel, we were in that air conditioning. We were like, you know what? The boys went and got us pizza from this place called Mother Pizzeria. And we ate it in the room, showered, got ready.
Highly suggest, by the way. It was
really
delicious.
good.
Yeah.
Sourdough crust.
Oh my gosh, so
delicious.
good.
Gut healthy,
I know. You can't, like, I first, whenever it's like pizza outside of New York, I'm like, I literally live in the place to get pizza. Why would I get pizza here? But it was really good pizza.
Yeah, it was really good. And that's a good like pre-wedding meal,
I agree. And like, we were like, we want to fuel up because we just knew we were going to come in hot.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how hot. You wanted to come in hot. Before the wedding is another thing. So then.
Wait, what did I do?
You made me take a shot before the wedding.
Oh, yeah. That's standard.
I don't do that. I don't know. I'm innocent. I don't really do that before weddings because I know that it's going to be a long night ahead. And
Yes.
to start with a shot, so fun. I'm going to start doing that. I told Ben, I was like, this is the
best.
secret to having a blaster in the ceremony. You have to have a shot before.
Yes. I don't know if you know this. I took one in the room too before.
Wait, so how many shots collectively did you have? Because you were drinking too.
Over the night, the whole night, I had 3 shots total.
Okay.
I like convinced the bartender to give me a little with ice.
Yeah, a little glass of.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? Like, why at weddings do they not really do shots? Like all weddings, I feel like they don't do shots.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably for the best. But I just know I'm like, just give me, vodka
on the rock.
On the rock.
On one rock.
On one rock. Yeah, I usually just say on one rock, and then they just put a lime on top. Sorry, Bridget.
I think she'll be okay with that.
Yeah, I'm sure someone else did that
you bent
too.
the rules.
But yeah, a shot before just to kind of ease. And again, it's like we were on our way to the wedding, and I was like, why do I have butterflies for them? And you were like, I don't know why.
I wasn't that nervous at that point. I only had anxiety going into the weekend. Like then I was like,
then
we're
you're like,
good.
I'm good. I was just like, oh my God, like she's about to walk down the aisle. This is so exciting. Like it was like we're going to a show. So then we got to Castle Hill Inn, which is where they got married, which was even more beautiful in person.
Beautiful. It's like a
Holy
big
shit.
property. Like it's
Property for sure.
So I guess there's hotels there too. Like it's a hotel. Is it a hotel and a restaurant and I don't really
I think
know.
it's a resort.
Oh, a
No?
resort.
A resort.
Sorry,
Well, I don't know if there's a pool. I don't know if resorts have to have pools. I don't know. But yeah,
so it's like a compound. Like it's like a lot of different things.
It's like any hotel that has a restaurant. Too.
Yes, no. So this is the point though that I want to make because then like we have to clear the air here. Like I want to like clear their name.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Okay.
Clear Bridget and Mitch's name, please.
The wedding was a completely private function. Now the thing,
totally tucked away area
in its own separate area. Now, would you be able to hypothetically look over and see what's going on down there from another point of the property that's not part of the wedding? Yes, but you'd have to really be like in the bushes. Like these people were like legit in the bushes.
Yeah, you'd really have to move your neck around, like lift your sunglasses down, like it's a whole thing.
Yeah, like it wasn't just like, oh, there's a wedding over there. Like
no, it was tucked behind greenery.
Yes.
There was no, unless you actually tried to look, there was no way you just look over and you're like, oh, there they are.
No,
you're right.
Absolutely not. I just want to be clear on that. But then
when Jazz and Kevin got married last year, we were late.
We pushed that way to the limit.
We were taking shots at the Michio bar.
Well, that was also a whole thing. Remember, I was like, we couldn't get an Uber, and then I was like, Sal, drive us. And he was like, I'm not driving you. And I was like,
Uber
why would you drive us?
That's what it was. Yes, we were used to New York City Ubers, but on Long Island, it takes a little longer. We were late, whatever. Jazz was literally like, you're good. Like
we weren't the last ones to arrive, though. There was people after us.
But I think we were both just like, it would be nice to get there a little bit before, maybe take a photo or two.
Yes, because that was anxiety-inducing showing up like right on time. No time for
like
photos, no time to relax.
Yeah,
I would like a glass of champagne sometimes if they offer it, before you sit down. Like
100%. So I would say we were the first ones there.
We definitely got there early because we didn't take they did trolleys from like a specific hotel, but we weren't staying at that hotel. We could have like gone to the hotel, I guess, and taken the trolley.
We could have.
We were just like, we'll just take an Uber. Like
I guess that could have been fun. People were probably vibing on the trolley, but regardless, So we got there and we literally saw Mitch and like they didn't do bridal and groom parties, but he had some of his like besties. They were taking photos, and we literally like, oh hey Mitch.
So once again, I wanted to hide. I was
like, no,
freeze. We didn't see it.
Freeze. So then we immediately we backtracked from like the venue area and we went to like the really popular part of Castle Hill Inn with all the chairs. And
it's a restaurant, a public restaurant
bar. Yes.
But we fully like went upstairs and like we were like in our platform heels. Like we went on a journey.
Making a bit of a scene. Probably.
We were all
dressed up.
Oh yeah, we've got all four of us. We have the boys in their suits.
I kind of thought people would do that. I thought other people would be there like having a drink before the wedding. No,
me too. But no, it was just people that had a reservation at the.
Yes, and they're like cardigans, looking very nice.
Yes,
we were in our gowns.
No, we were in our gowns, and then we were like, let's take photos. So then we're on this hill, but it's very much so like a restaurant. So we're just essentially at a restaurant taking photos at this point. We're not at the wedding.
At this point, mind you,
the gals decided to get there 45 minutes early.
Yes.
Because we didn't want to be stressed.
The poor boys, we were like, come on.
I know. I'm not mad about it.
No, it was really nice to be relaxed. We got a good seat during the ceremony. Like, we were comfortable.
And it was really nice. People were like, oh, you guys look so nice. Like, whatever.
Yeah, people were being really nice.
Yeah.
We went to the bar. I was like, we were getting drinks and you were like, okay, what are you going to get? I was like, I was just going to get a shot.
I was just going to get a water.
Oh, you weren't even going to get a drink?
No, because refreshments were mentioned. And I was like, I'll take a water. Like, I don't know. I
was going to do Grey Goose.
Yeah. No, but it was good. I needed it.
And and then I was like, you want one? You were like, you know what? Yeah. And we took some shots.
It set the tone.
And it just kind of loosens you a little.
We literally sound like drinkers on this episode. It's like, just drink to take the edge off. Like,
just to take the edge off. But I pretty much do that before every wedding I go to. I take a shot.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I need to know if like Bridget took a shot or anything. Probably not.
I feel like they're really not big drinkers like that. Like, have they taken a shot in their whole life?
I saw her taking a pull on the dance floor.
You did?
Yes. One of her friends, sorry for this guy. One of her friends handed her a handle of tequila and she took a pull.
Where was there a handle of tequila?
On the dance floor. Like, I don't know. Someone maybe went to the bar. Yes. It was awesome.
Oh my God.
I was like, I've never seen her do that ever.
Never seen her do that.
That's the night to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, it was amazing.
Oh, that's so fun.
So I'm happy for her.
Okay, so then we took the shots. But to be clear, we took pictures at the restaurant. Yeah, and that was a Brooke and Danielle adventure.
Yes, realizing no one else did that.
No.
So we were just vibing, taking photos, and then we're getting sent and tagged in this TikTok of these girls that were sitting there just minding their own business and filming us, which they were being nice.
So nice.
They're like, the girls looked so good, whatever.
Well, they said Danielle looked good, but that's fine.
It was so funny. I bet that girl, I don't know. I feel like she maybe learned.
No, I'm not mad about it. I'm
She-
not mad. Everyone in the comments was being really nice.
Everyone in the comments were saying both of
No,
our
I was
names.
really feeling my
The
ego.
girl
I was
that
like,
posted it.
the
just-
girls are pretty. Like, I'm sorry, we're pretty.
No, everyone was so nice. Like, oh my God, they look so good, whatever. But then there were a lot of comments like, oh my gosh, like that's so like, public. Why would she not block off the whole area?
Yeah, I
and
can't
that's why
believe
Brooke was saying, no, we went to the public area to take photos.
Because there's something about like a
Dumb, dumb.
buyout, and now that I'm looking at wedding venues, I understand this concept of a buyout. Like some places require a buyout, some places
Yeah.
do not allow a buyout, and
Yeah.
I do believe that this place does not allow a buyout.
It would be millions of dollars
Yes.
probably. And again, like Brooke said, like
It was
she
separate.
didn't need to do that.
It was separate.
It was this whole other area. We just walked a lot of
We got to the wedding early, and the wedding wasn't open yet. So we walked to the part that was open, which was the
Yes.
restaurant much
further. No one
much
was telling
further.
us to go there. We went on our own side quest.
Yeah.
So
Well, we wanted refreshments. I heard why were the boys saying like refreshments?
I think they were so hot in their suits and ties, and they were
Oh, that
just
was,
like,
like,
"Let's go
their
get some
concept?
refreshments."
I thought that they were like there's refreshments inside. Like I don't. That was like so
The way
random.
it was worded
I
was
know.
giving like, oh, like they're giving us
Yeah.
refreshments, and then it was like, no, it's just the bar. So, anyways, that was funny, and it was crazy just over the last few days seeing people post TikToks like that were also at Castle Hill Inn, like trying to see, and I'm like, guys, just let her have her moment.
I know.
My God,
I know.
I know.
And the
So
leaks. No, it's fine. I mean, she's a celebrity. That's the thing about this. The level
checking
of
my-
like what?
I was just
I
checking
was-
out what I looked like in
Oh,
these
good,
sunglasses.
good, good. No, she's a celebrity. That's the level of like fame that she has, though. Is that the fact that like people are like trying to like hide in the bushes and like take pictures of her dress, like which I feel like is
No.
honestly like
Yeah.
that's amazing. Like
I mean, I was reached out to by a news outlet this morning.
that's
They
crazy.
were like, "Do you have any, things you'd
It could
like
be
to say about the
anonymous.
wedding?" Can be anonymous.
That's
So
crazy.
crazy. Obviously, decline. Well, I didn't even open the
You
message.
don't even not entertaining the message.
Imagine I'm the freaking like
You're the leak.
mole that. No, I'm not. That's not going to be my
No.
job.
I didn't
No
even
way.
send. I was keeping that so locked up that I didn't send around any photo. Like
Nope.
no one really asked me about it, but like if anyone did, I was just like it was great. Like I didn't send any photos because I was
Yes,
like I'm not
the
going to be
wedding was
responsible for
great.
leaks.
There's no way that my photo is going to be the reason
No.
that people know. Well, someone did leak, and you're wrong for that. Like you're so wrong for that. It makes me so upset.
Yeah,
But whatever. That's when you're famous.
she's
That's
she's
that.
like
she's a
like this was
celebrity.
like the wedding heard around the world. I feel like, and I'm not just saying that because we were there.
Main character syndrome comes back. No, it was just so beautiful. So let's get to the wedding.
Okay. So we showed up. Then when the ceremony opened, and it was a completely private area. Let me be clear, huge like lawn essentially
So beautiful.
with like on the coast area.
Oh my God. Sailboats
overlooking the
going by.
That's where the ceremony was. With the
Uh-huh.
beautiful. Oh my God, the florals.
It's slick back season. It's hot. You were saying how
Mm.
humid it is outside. And that's when we got to pull out our got to be wax stick and do like a nice slick style.
Totally. It's designed to be mess free, anytime, anywhere use. It's literally the Gal on the Go like approved product.
Honestly, they should put it on the stick.
Yeah, it's Gal's approved.
Yes, stamp of
Yes.
approval because it's so perfect. It's travel friendly. It's really, really nice. It really locks out the humidity and tames frizzy hair to keep styles very sleek and smooth no matter whatever the day is bringing. It's also sweat resistant. And my favorite part, it is flake resistant. It's got this flake resistant formula. It doesn't apply with this white cast. Oh my God. And it washes out easily because I feel like typically I have to wash my hair 3 times to get that out.
Yeah, so true. This actually contains also like coconut oil and castor oil and
Mhm.
shea butter. So it's like I that's important to me. Like is what I'm putting in my hair, especially if it's day 2, day 3, and
Oof,
like
yeah.
you really I'm like let me show my hair some love today.
Yes, and it's just this cute little packaging. It's so easy to pop in your purse. I really like it because I feel like sometimes in the morning I'll head out for the day. I'm going to work out. I want to do a slick back. And then halfway through the day, I'm like, oh, I'll touch it up. I've got it right here. I just look in the window reflection. Boom, done. I just kind of feel invincible.
So be slick with the Got to Be wax stick. Visit got2be.us for more information.
This episode is brought to you by Hint Water. Water.
I need to tell you, Danielle, I have seriously been loving Hint water so much. It's something that like it started out as just like, okay, I'm gonna like, have a little hint
Mhm.
water. But now it's something that it's like constantly in my fridge. Every time someone comes over, I'm like, wait, you gotta grab a hint water.
It's so addicting. It's just like you also just feel good, especially in the summer. It's so hot, but I just get bored of drinking water every now and then.
Yeah.
And I feel like every time I go to the doctor, like, yeah, just stay hydrated. Just keep drinking water. I'm like, all right, well, thank God I have Hint because I don't know what else to say. Like, you take a sip of this and you feel seen. They have amazing flavors. They've got watermelon, pineapple, blackberry, grape. That's my personal favorite. And it's truly, I feel like we always say this, but like it's truly just like a hint of water. Like you try it and you're like, oh my gosh, this tastes amazing. It's just this little refreshing moment. It's kind of this sensual feeling, if I have to say so.
It's subtle. It definitely is. It's like crisp water with like the delicate whisper of the fruit. And I feel like it's just water that literally makes you crave water, which I feel like that's the good thing is you want to be hydrated in the summer.
Yeah. And Hint has no sugar, by the way, no sweeteners and no calories. It's just water with fruit essences. It's water that truly makes you crave water. Try Hint, now available online at drinkhint.com and in stores nationwide. Hint, water. You know I love a trend. And everything's kind of coming up dental health these days.
Yeah, because I mean, if we're putting so much effort into our skin, our hair, everything else, it's like your smile is like a big
Right there
chunk of it.
too.
Yeah.
No, 100%. And we know I've been through my dental health journey. I've had dentists say like, clearly you drink a lot of acidic drinks and acidic foods, and that can really do long-term damage to your teeth. So let me tell you, when I came to my dentist, I said, hey, have you heard of Loreen Co? They were so happy with me because I am leveling up my chewing gum routine, Brooke, with Loreen Co.
Yeah, I feel like you've always been into like these better for you like products, and I feel like Loreen Co has like changed the game for you.
It literally showed up in the mail one day and I was like, I need this. I need this in my life.
Absolutely addicted. Loreen Co is better for you chewing gum that uses the same mineral your teeth are made of to support daily enamel health. I chew a lot of gum. I know you do too. So I feel like for something that you're doing every day, like you want to make the better choices there.
Yeah, and it comes in tons of flavors too. Don't you worry. There's mint, of course, which I love. There's cinnamon. I know people love a cinnamon moment. Bubblegum and berry. They also have a really great fluoride-free toothpaste too. It tastes good. The flavor actually lasts long, which is very important when I'm chewing gum. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I hate when I'm chewing gum and like my teeth then feel like icy cold. Like it kind of like feels weird.
Yep.
No, it makes my teeth actually like less sensitive, I feel like, to the hot or cold.
Yes, definitely. I usually do it after meals because I feel like that's the best. It's like when my teeth are all like, they're needing a little clean in a way. Right now, Loreen Co is offering our listeners up to 50% off at buyloreen.com/gals. That's buyloreen, LARINE.com/gals for up to 50% off.
It's about that time, Danielle. It's about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And I'm thinking after this, we head over to Dunkin' and we get our refreshers.
I think you're reading my mind because I'm thinking about all the things I have to do after this. And I don't think I could do it unless I have a little Dunkin' refresher in my hand.
It just makes the day that much better. And it does give me personally like a little more pep in my step. Dunkin' refreshers are seriously, they're amazing. We love them. And they're the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. They're packed with bold, fruity flavor and they're served ice cold, which on a hot day like this, that you just need that.
Very, very necessary. And they have all kinds of flavors. There's the fan favorite mango pineapple, which I know Brooke loves. I really like the strawberry dragon fruit. And for a limited time, they have black cherry and pink pineapple. You also can mix and match, which Brooke and I love, a customization. So you can get a base of green tea, or I do sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin' has this all new limeade that's to die for.
Obsessed. I've like something about Dunkin' to me, it always is just going to feel so wholesome. Like I feel like when, in high school, I was always like getting my iced coffees and this something about like just a Dunkin' drink. It's like comforting for me.
Yes, and just like that big straw, the cup, like there's something. It definitely is very nostalgic in a way, and it's very colorful and happy, and it just puts you in a good mood. I'm sorry, like it does.
It really does. I love it. Before a road trip, we're like going out to the Hamptons a lot. It's like a nice little boost for the drive.
100%. So head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer.
I just want to talk about the floors at this wedding.
They were beautiful.
There were so many. There
really were beautiful hydrangeas
everywhere in the
roses.
aisles, the arch there, then all over the cocktail hour in the reception. Like I've never seen so many beautiful flowers at a wedding before. I know
they were
that's
so
niche,
pretty.
but
No, I think I did register that they were beautiful, but I didn't think about it as much as you because you're like in wedding planning mode, probably, right?
Yeah, just the amount and the like locations of them. I was like, wow, I've never seen weddings like a wedding with them all over the bar or like wherever it was.
Yeah,
like they were
like
in unique
bunches
places.
Bunches of them.
Yes, not just like in a vase on the bar. Like,
no,
they were the bar.
The bar was flowers.
Yes.
So that's a good way to put it. And they handed out these little parasol umbrellas because when we first got there, it was really sunny.
Mhm.
But honestly, it went away. Like the sun was there, but I wasn't hot really. Like
No,
maybe,
it was breezy kind of.
the breeze was perfect. The sun was perfect. It was just the perfect backdrop.
Yeah,
for
it really,
this
really was.
love.
They did costume vows. Okay, well, we kept talking about this. Is it costume? Like, okay, vows. What do you guys think? Do you think vows automatically are custom written? Like, are they whatever the bride and, or are there like is that the norm or not the norm? Like to do your own written vows and perform them in front of everybody.
Right, I know, because I think some people, they have like their person that's officiant. Sometimes it's like that formal, like blah blah. You say I do, sickness and health. Blah, blah. Or sometimes it's they like share stories and it's like I vowed to do this. Mm-hmm. So I think it's one or the other.
I think it really just depends on the people and the vibe. Yeah. I'm really
so glad they did it.
And they had a friend be the officiant, which it felt so
such
personal.
A vibe. It was so personal. And when she, honestly, first of all, when Danielle, well, first obviously Mitch came down the aisle, whatever. But when Danielle came out, I literally was like, wow, she just looked so beautiful in that black dress. She looked like Audrey Hepburn, like a blonde Audrey Hepburn.
I didn't know what I was picturing, but not that. But like she looked stunning.
Vision.
Yes, and her hair up in the
the French twist with the front looked so good. And then I mean, at this point, we're just all like, oh my god, what is Bridget gonna? When Bridget came out, I feel like everyone was just like,
yeah, there was an audible gasp.
Oh my god! I mean, we knew we were gonna love her dress. I'm still sick over it.
I feel the same way. I couldn't stop talking about it. I think it's actually my favorite wedding dress that I've seen because I consider myself to be a critic actually of many wedding dresses. There have been many, that I have firm opinions. I like this. I don't like that. Like which is, call me a hater. But this was the perfect wedding dress. Let me tell you, she was a vision.
God, I love that she wore her hair down in like a bouncy blowout.
Oh my god, it looked so good when she was up there doing, and it was like flipped in front of her face, like, and she was just looking out. I was like, "You're a model, like, yeah."
No, and the sun was hitting her perfectly. Like she was. No, it was perfect. And Danielle kept getting up to like fix her dress and her train, and
but
she was on it.
That material, I don't know what I need to like understand what that material.
Dress?
Yes, because it just like cascaded well. It's like, normally like I feel like dresses have to be like bunched up and like, but this just like when it hit the ground, it like it looked like a
butter.
Yes,
just like flowed. I know what you mean. And I don't always get so excited about a dress because sometimes I'm like, it's just a white dress, not just.
I know.
But sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, she looked beautiful. But this one, I loved how there was a flower on either like hip, I don't know, like waist, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the dress was truly made for. I think it was made for her, but like it literally looked like it was made for her. It must have been because like I can't picture any like that. It was so her too.
Yeah, and then when they did the vows, we won't like the vows are their own thing. But Mitch's first sentence was just so good. Brooke and I both at the same time we started crying. It was just beautiful. He's got away with
they're
words.
both very intelligent.
Yes, and Bridget's was so cute too.
So good. They were both really good.
But she even was like, I want to go first.
Yeah, because she was like,
like because Mitch is just an amazing, and the vows were just.
He's such
great.
a lover boy, which I like. Love. I love that he loves loudly.
He loves loudly, and that's why we got so emotional with his first sentence. We were like, "Oh, that's so sad." And Ben and Ryan both looked at us like, "Okay,
yeah." They really did.
Team Mitch.
After that, Ben and I got in the car and we were talking about vows. He was like, "I don't think we are gonna read ours out loud." Like, and we already
he feels the pressure.
We
now
already
from that.
like had that opinion. I was like, we're gonna like do like the private thing with the
the first look. Like, will you have him see you in your dress beforehand?
Yeah, 100%. Are you gonna do that?
Probably not.
You're not gonna do a first look?
I don't think so. I mean, if I were getting married, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think so.
The thing is, with the run of show, it makes it
for
easier
the photos of it
because
all.
then you could do the photos and then you could actually be present at the cocktail hour and everything. That's the thing about the weddings, like, and that's why it's so amazing that they were so present. Like, they came over to our table when we were eating dinner. We were like, let me get up. Like, let me get up.
No, literally the one fucking second I was on my phone to check something, Bridget and Mitch walk up. I'm like, oh my God, I love a happy couple.
No, that's how present they were though. Like they were seriously like.
They did a really good job of just talking to everyone.
I know.
And thanking us for being there, and which they didn't need to do that.
I feel like if you get the schedule down right, you can do that. Like,
no, and so I know that's the thing for first look and stuff. I don't know. I've always had it in my head.
I know what you mean. It's like the first time. Hey,
I've got some time.
Everybody's wedding is different, is the thing. Like, so you could literally do whatever you want. Did they do a first look? I actually don't even know if they did. I have no idea.
They were gone for a little bit taking photos, but you're absolutely right. then you miss a lot of the cocktail hour.
Even when they were taking photos, like that's the thing about like the influencer wedding of it all. Like I didn't see her taking her portraits, them taking photos. Like there was no like scene.
What? I don't think they did a first look because based off of privacy purposes, where people were taking photos, they would have seen her. Like people could have tried to see her. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay.
We'll have to ask. I wonder what they did. I don't know, but also, you know, they did get married legally, like or religiously, or both.
Yeah,
like a month before, which I thought was really beautiful. They got married at their
college,
where it's college's church. I wanted a chapel church. Yeah. So that's like so beautiful. So maybe they were like, okay, well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
these are things to think about. So you would do first look purely because of the schedule situation, or because also you like the idea of like, obviously it's so beautiful to have that moment.
And
together.
We'll do private vows, so I guess yes, because you would.
So
do
then
that
you get
first.
to do the private vows.
And
I think it's
for
so
the
nice.
scheduling purpose, honestly, I want to enjoy the cocktail hour. I want to be there. I don't want to be like that hour's like me taking photos. Like I want to be there.
Ryan actually made a point. He was like, this cocktail hour was like the best because it wasn't too short and it wasn't too long. It was like the perfect amount. People got to kind of like take their photos, all talk to each other. It was like so nice out and they had snacks.
But I want to talk about the cans because like
the cans.
Because we talked about this on the podcast, right? And my wedding planner was like, you have to think about if you want cans at your wedding.
Yeah.
Bridget had cans at her wedding and it was extremely chic. She had this
you can
gorgeous like pit of like, it's not even a pit. It was like an ice pit sculptural.
You took a photo for reference.
Yes, because I was like, okay, look, if cans and bottles are good enough for Bridget and Mitch, they're good enough for me. Like,
no, 100%. But it is awesome that your wedding planner was like, so you want cans at your wedding? You're like, shit, I don't know when you say it like that.
But it was so nice because it was just grab and go. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, and I never noticed it was like an aesthetic issue at this wedding. No, Paige Paul had cans at their wedding because I see Tommy has some new company, Siggy's. It was like cans.
Yeah,
did you see that? Yeah. So maybe now you'll have cans at your wedding.
Yeah. I can't wait to see also, like, we didn't, like, really see, like, the getting ready looks or anything yet at the point that we're recording this. So I'm excited to see those.
There's a few things that we didn't see.
We saw all of her looks, though, and then she changed a few times. But it was never a big announcement of a change, which I liked. There was never, welcome for the first time, which I don't want that either. I don't want
for the first time as husband and wife. No, it was like they had a saxophone player come in and, like, play. And it was like, okay, they're here. She had her second look, and then she changed one more time for like the dancing part. No, they were on the dance floor like during dinner. They definitely made sure to like do the rounds,
which I love,
which was awesome. And the dinner, it was just so nice. Like everything was so beautiful. Like I've never noticed flatware and like silverware, but I actually even said to you, I loved the forks and knives and all that.
It was so great, and
it was cool.
Like, just it was the place settings. I mean, I just can't get over the florals, the drapery, like little things like that.
There were chandeliers coming from a tent, like, or what did I don't even want to call it a tent. It was more than
I told
that.
my mom, I was like, Mom, the lighting, because we're talking about lighting now.
Yes.
Mom, the lighting.
And there was like a 12-piece band.
Yeah,
dance floor was great. Oh my gosh, I think you need espresso martinis at your wedding.
100%. I don't care what the cost is. No, and I didn't even think about it, but Ben just came back to the seat at one point and brought me an espresso martini. I was like, I didn't know how bad I needed this.
Yeah,
I took it to the next level, though. I don't know what happened. Then
Brooke,
what happened?
Had so many. We're sitting at dinner. All of a sudden, I look over. There are 3 empty espresso martinis in front of Brooke.
Yeah,
and those weren't anyone else's but yours.
No, I don't know what happened.
You were being so funny. I probably at this point I've posted the TikTok. I made a compilation of all of Brooke's funniest moments from the weekend. I just have all these wild clips of Brooke, like
I was really on one. Like at one point, I started to get like really. No, it was so much fun. I really started to get silly. I think it was the espresso martinis. I noticed it was like I was on like my 6th when I was at the bar getting another one. They were like on tap too, so it was easy to get them. I was like, and they were delicious.
And they were delicious.
Delicious. And Max was like, wow, are you going to be able to sleep tonight? And I was like, it's never been a problem before, but I don't think I've tested it to this level.
Yeah. And so how did
I was fine.
Yeah, you went right to bed?
Yeah, a normal, like, 10-minute decompress. Like,
10-minute of eyes closed.
Yeah,
and then you fell asleep.
Yeah.
No, Max actually mentioned that the next morning. He was like, I wonder if like Brooke slept okay.
I did sleep okay, but I definitely like was hurting the next day. Like, he was like, oh, you're feeling those espresso martinis? I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling the best right now.
I do think they're a good hack because obviously I was decaf for years, but having that, I just had one because obviously, but it kept me awake for which we need to get into before we have to end this episode, is the after party. Well, let me think. Anything else from the wedding? It was just so beautiful, so fun. Like, it's hard to even, like, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
And we had the best time dancing. Everyone was just having fun. Oh, also just have to shout out the fact that Kellyanne did Bridget and Danielle's wedding makeup for the wedding, which was so cool. So, like, Kelly was there and she was popping around. She was doing touch-ups. Like, it was so cool to see her there, and she just crushed Bridget's makeup. Like, she looked so good.
They
and Danielle,
looked
obviously.
so good. Like,
so good. So, and Kelly hadn't done bridal makeup in like 5 years.
And they look so like themselves. They were actually saying the night before, like, I was talking to Danielle and she was like, I don't like usually like getting my makeup done because I don't like, I feel like they're very particular with how they have their routine down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like everyday glam. Like, I feel like that's like their look. You know what I mean? Which I feel like you get used to, like, how you look on yourself. Like, if you do full beat every day, you do that, you know? Like,
even
I
when
get
we were
that.
doing live shows and stuff, getting our makeup done, I feel like it was like, oh, no, this is not how I would do it.
No,
so,
like,
but they let Kelly take the reins. And
they were, like,
Kelly.
so happy, which was so
they
nice.
were
I mean,
so
how
happy.
could you not be? I want her to touch my face one day.
I know.
I could only be so
lucky. Oh, my God,
lucky.
she's never touched your face.
No.
You got to have her do, like, your lip liner next time. That's my favorite thing. Kelly, would do my lip liner. She'll happily do it.
It was funny because she was like, oh, good thing you touched up your lip. Like, she came over to you and, like, said something about it. And I was thinking, like, I was like, oh, my God. And then I ran over my purse. Did you
really? No, it was only because, like, 30 minutes before that, she was like, where's your lip liner? Like, let me touch it up because I just eaten. And I was like, oh, my God. So then I touched it up before seeing her again. But she's never usually like that. I think she was like, this is,
it's a wedding environment.
It's a wedding.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the wedding was so amazing. And then
wait, and then also about the content of it all and, like, it being an influencer wedding, like, it really truly did not.
Same with the welcome party.
No, Bridget and Mitch, I don't think Bridget had a phone in her hand the whole time.
I couldn't even tell you what her phone case looked like. Like, she did not have her phone in her hand, which
and then
was awesome.
Even, like, the content team, like, I feel like everybody was very, like, chill. It was like normal wedding, like, just photos and videos, but not like
you were at an influencer wedding.
Yes,
I completely agree. I think also because a lot of weddings we've gone to now, they just hire content creators too.
Totally.
Like, everyone just kind of hires these people, so you're just used to them at this point. And I can't wait to see the content that they make from those iPhone videos they were taking. It's amazing. These wedding content creators need to be studied. They have these, like, stabilizing, they look like an iPad. And then on in the middle is the iPhone, so they can, like, really get in there. There's a ring light on it, and they just take amazing things. So, but yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a good point to make. Like, again, it was just so fun. It was like a normal wedding.
Yeah,
it was not just normal. It was beautiful.
Like,
amazing.
if you gathered all of these people together, like, I don't think you'd be like, oh, this is like a sceney. With the exception of, like, knowing that everybody does that, like, you wouldn't think necessarily. You wouldn't think. You would just think we're a bunch of friends.
Yeah,
gathering, you know.
And
normal.
they played, like, Empire State of Mind, which was so fun. Lots of good music. And then they were like, okay, the one announcement they made was, the bride and groom would love to join you, or for you to join them at the after party. There are trolleys waiting outside to take you there, which I love. I think I actually wrote this down on my wedding do's and don'ts. If you're going to have an after party, especially if you're going to have it, like, somewhere else off property, having, like, buses, trolleys, something to take everyone allows you to, like, not lose bodies.
And they need to be waiting there.
They need to be there, ready to go.
Because if it's like the next one will be back in 10 minutes, I'm gone.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to bed.
No,
you'll never see me again.
Yeah, it's because you got to, like, get everybody while they're
excited.
You
lose momentum. Yeah, so that was really fun. Everyone's just loading the trolleys. We're blasting music. It was so fun.
It was so fun. Oh, that was Mitch got on ours. I was
yes,
like,
we had the groom. I think, like, they conquered, and, like, I saw Danielle went on one.
Yeah. Oh, they're like,
they all.
I'm the chaperone of Shuttle One.
Yeah.
I'm the chaperone of Shuttle.
I think that is what they must have done. Yeah. Because each person had a person.
And I didn't know about this till literally the day of the wedding. But there was an after party had at an Airbnb. I don't even want to call it an Airbnb because this was
a house. Yeah.
It was
I don't
like
know
a
the
mansion.
details.
It was an old, like, Newport mansion.
It literally felt like a frat house.
Yes.
Like this huge house that a ton of boys live at or something. It was beautiful. And yes, we pulled up to this house. I literally felt like we were back in college in the best way.
It did feel like rolling up to a fraternity house because, like, the outside kind of looked like it too.
Yes, with the columns.
The rooms were, like, empty. Like, there was, like, no furniture in the rooms. Did you feel that way? Like, very minimal furniture.
They cleared the room.
Everything? Yeah.
Poppy sponsored it.
Yes.
But it wasn't, again, it didn't feel like this sponsored thing. They just, like, had a Poppy bar if you wanted a drink. They had literally
open
bartenders.
Can cocktails.
Yeah, no DJ. They just had someone on aux, huge speaker that I think some of Mitch's friends had bought in college and they used.
And we all were in this one room. Honestly, it was body on body in the best way.
So fucking fun.
And we were just dancing and having so much fun. And oh my God, it was like one banger after another.
It was electric. Like it just felt like a high school / college house party.
And that was like everybody like really letting loose, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, our shoes were already off, but like just letting loose, having fun, dancing on the top of it, like jumping up and down on elevated surfaces, like having a blast.
So much fun. And then there was cinnamon rolls in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
That
Such
we had
good
those.
cinnamon rolls.
I know. I feel like we stayed there for like an hour or two, and then and it hit us like a ton of bricks. It was like 2 a.m. We were like, we gotta go.
Time to go to bed. We
to go to bed because it was so much fun. I mean, it was just like I could have stayed longer. I definitely could have stayed longer, but I feel like we wanted to end on a high.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta end on a high before
you start like fading, and then you're like, oh no, now like we were like, this is so fun, let's leave.
Yeah. No, it was so much fun. So shout out to them. That was a great idea. And then to top it off, I know we just have so much to talk about. The next morning, which we also didn't realize, but it was on the itinerary, which was so fun, was Nitro Bar, which is this popular coffee shop. Actually, Ben noted it. He was like, did you guys see on the itinerary? Like, no worries. We're going to Nitro Bar Sunday morning. They had rented out the whole Nitro Bar from 9 to 12 for us to go grab. It was perfect. So a lot of people drove in.
It was, I hate an after wedding brunch.
You hate.
But this was genius. I was like, this is literally the best, perfect blend of both, because they were like, it was like grab and go breakfast brunch, because it's like not a sit down place. Like you order at the counter and like,
wasn't like white tablecloths like the day after brunch. Like,
no. And people were in all sorts of different outfits. Some people were in the t-shirt. Like it was very like chill.
It was like hungover. Come grab a bacon, egg, and cheese and a coffee and hit the road, or hang out for a little if you want.
And get whatever coffee you want.
Yes.
So which ones did you get?
They had
Bridget and the Mitch.
The Bridget and the Mitch. I got the Bridget. It was like salted honey latte with
that's
honey
what I got
whip.
too.
Is that what you got?
Yeah. Did you get a second one though?
The second one, I just got an iced latte. I was like, I can't. It was so rich that I was like, I can't get that as my second one. The Bridget was so good.
It was so good. I drank it in 2 seconds.
I got it half sweet though. Did you?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. What are you talking about?
I got it as it came, and I drank it in 2 seconds, which is how you know that.
Yeah, because usually Brooke, as we know, takes 2 sips. Actually, this one,
making some good progress. Yeah,
needed the
2-day hangover.
2-day hangover, but that was just like the best idea. And when we walked up, Bridget and Mitch were like standing out front, so everyone got to like talk to them.
It was another good way to like see them, but it was like chill. I love that grab and go concept where it's like
that should be like the new wave. When I was telling my mom that, she's like, that's perfect, because that's what you kids do anyways. You just go to the local coffee shop on your way out.
Yeah, and you want to see everybody, but I do agree. Like it's nice to provide your guests that are coming like from out of town with like a breakfast or a brunch situation, but maybe you don't want to be the most social. Like it's perfect.
Yeah, maybe you're tired, so you can just do what you want. So that
was so perfect, and we got to try it. I feel so blessed. Honestly, we showed up and like they had, because it was closed, so they had like a security person at the door so they were like, sorry, we're closed for a private event. And to me and Ben, and then like there was like a party planner or something, and she's like, nope, they're good. Like they can let them in. And I was like,
no, the same thing happened to us. We walked up and Bridget and Mitch were out front, and the security guard was like, I'm just gonna need you guys to wait 1 second. Bridget goes, hi guys.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you can go right in.
Yeah. But I understand, because the line the previous day, like we said, was hours
they had
long.
To regulate
so they have to, be like, sorry guys, we're closed. Yeah.
Yeah, like if they rented it out, they rented it out. And there is another location of Nitro Bar that people could go to.
Apparently they're opening one in New York. Did you know this?
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to open. I don't know where it's going to be. Do you?
I saw theories that it was in the Lower East Side. I feel like
Ooh, darn.
No, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That was like a TikTok theory.
I mean, they've got good real estate over there. Some good spots. I would love for it to be on the west side naturally, but Lower East Side could be good. We go get our nails done, go to Nitro.
Yeah, you're like, it's okay. I'll deal with it.
I can handle it. We used to live over there.
Yeah.
But overall, amazing weekend. Let me just check my notes to make sure.
I know. I feel like it really was just a fantastic. Like I actually said, I was like, if that was my wedding weekend, not to make everything about me, I would be thrilled. Like by the way that everything went. Like I feel like I would lay my head at night being like, I had the best wedding ever. You know what I mean? Like knowing that my guests had such a good time, knowing that the flow of everything was so smooth. Like it was just awesome. Like
it was awesome. It was perfect. 10 out of 10. So happy for them. Best time ever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of like a good recap.
And maybe, when we see you guys the next time, we won't be as down bad. We're fine though. I'm being dramatic.
No, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. That's for sure. My stomach's starting to feel like the milk vibes. Cup of milk.
Brooke's face is starting to turn pale. No, I'm kidding. No, next week's episode is going to be great. I'll finally talk to you guys about my St. Tropez trip. You're going to talk about wedding venue touring. It's going to be good. So you guys stay tuned for that.
Lock in.
Lock in. We love you guys and we love Bridget and Mitch. We're so happy for them. Thank you guys for listening and subscribe if you guys are new here. Follow us on Gals on the Go podcast Instagram, all the things.
And comment below.
Close friends time.
Yes.
What should they comment?
Below, like if you were going to do a wedding cake, what would it be? Like, what's the vibe? Like, mine would be, I like vanilla and chocolate, but I don't know.
I love that.
Or you're doing an alt cake. People are doing like tiramisu, like what's
How
the
did
vibe?
you just say that?
Tiramisu. Is that how it is? Is that not it?
Tiramisu?
Tiramisu. Isn't that it? How do you say it?
Tiramisu. I don't know. It's just cute the way you said tiramisu.
I've been saying things really strange lately, though. Like, you have a video of me, and I'm
really
like, get Kit's bag.
Get Kit's bag. So funny. No, I'm sure you could say tomato.
Yeah.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Okay, just comment
The
below
roast of Brooke
something.
Mitchell. Yeah,
fine.
comment what flavor wedding cake you would like, and so that we know you finished the episode. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.